When you think of a home sauna, what comes to mind? Probably some high-end gym or a super fancy spa, right? Well, a ton of new research is completely changing that picture. Today, we're going to dive into the really powerful health benefits of saunas, and then we'll break down exactly how to choose the perfect one for your home. So, let's get right to the big question. Is a sauna just a feel-good perk, something to help you relax, or could it actually be a key to a longer, healthier life? Let's see what the science has to say, starting with a number that's pretty staggering. Okay, here's a number I promise you won't forget. A huge study out of Finland found that people who use a sauna 4 to 7 times a week had up to a 40% lower risk of dying from any cause. That's not a typo, 40%. It's a massive impact on longevity, and it's largely because the heat exposure is a kind of positive stress on your body, a lot like moderate exercise, which strengthens your whole cardiovascular system over time. And that, right there, that mind-blowing statistic is a huge reason we're seeing this explosion in home saunas. It's not just about relaxation anymore. This is about a serious wellness tool, and it's backed by some really solid science. Here's the thing you gotta understand. A sauna session isn't just you sitting there doing nothing. The heat actually mimics a moderate workout for your heart, making your blood vessels healthier. It helps flip your nervous system from fight or flight mode into rest and digest, which is incredible for your stress levels and for getting better sleep. Plus, all that increased blood flow is amazing for muscle recovery. And, the deep sweat helps your body's natural detox process. All right, so you're probably sold on the benefits by now. But now for the fun part, and maybe the toughest decision. What kind of heat do you actually want? This is like the most fundamental choice you're going to make, so let's break down the main types. First up, we've got infrared. The best way to think about this is like the warmth of the sun hitting your skin on a nice day. It's not about making the air around you scorching hot. Instead, infrared panels warm your body directly, from the inside out. It's a much gentler heat, which means you can often stay in for longer, more comfortable sessions. A lot of people really love this for deep relaxation and recovery. Next, the absolute classic, the traditional Finnish sauna. This is that intense, all-encompassing heat you probably picture. It uses an electric heater to get the air in the room really hot. And the best part? You can ladle water onto hot stones to create that amazing burst of steam. This is the authentic, hot and steamy experience that's perfect for socializing. And for the purists out there, you've got the wood-fired sauna. This is all about the ritual, the experience. You get the crackle of the fire, the smell of the timber. It's a totally unplugged vibe. It delivers that same intense, powerful heat as a traditional sauna, but with this rustic, off-grid feel that is just hard to beat. This table really makes the choice crystal clear. And as you can see, there's really no single best type. It all comes down to what you want. If your goal is gentle relaxation and muscle recovery, infrared is probably your perfect match. If you're craving that intense, steamy heat and want to have friends over, go traditional. And if you're dreaming of an off-grid ritual, well, wood-fired is calling your name. Okay, let's talk brass tacks. We've covered the vibe, now let's talk about the wallet. Owning a sauna isn't just about the price tag you see online. You've got to think about the running costs and what it actually takes to get one set up in your space. Okay, check out the difference in energy use here. Because they use these low wattage heaters, infrared saunas are incredibly efficient. We're talking often less than $1 an hour to run. Now, on the other hand, traditional saunas need those big, powerful heaters, which naturally means a higher electricity bill over time. And with wood-fired saunas, the math is way simpler. Your only ongoing heating cost is firewood. So if you've got easy access to affordable wood, this can be a super cost-effective option in the long run. Are you worried about some super complex setup? Don't be. A lot of indoor models, especially the infrared ones, are designed to be surprisingly simple. They usually show up in these pre-cut panels that just click together. You find a flat, level spot on the floor, plug it into a regular outlet, and you're pretty much ready to go. It's a really straightforward way to add a whole wellness space to your home. Now, for an outdoor sauna, the prep work is a little more involved, but it's totally manageable. The absolute most important part is a solid, level base, like a concrete slab, to support all that weight. You also need to think about safe clearances for the heater, how to protect it from the elements, and, trust me, how easy it is to get to from your house, especially in the middle of winter. Okay, we've covered a ton. We've gone through the health benefits, the different types, and all the practical stuff. Now, let's bring it all together and help you figure out which sauna is the absolute perfect match for you. First question you got to ask yourself, why do you want this? Is it mainly for quiet, solo recovery time after a workout? If so, the gentle, longer sessions in an infrared sauna might be your jam. Or do you imagine it as a more social hub, having friends over to share the ritual of heat and steam? That definitely points you more towards a traditional or wood-fired model. Next up, and this one's big, how do you actually like your heat? I mean, how do you want it to feel? Are you looking for a gentle, penetrating warmth that gets deep into your muscles? That's infrared. Or do you crave that powerful blast of intense, enveloping heat that really makes you sweat and feel totally alive? Well, that's the traditional or wood-fired experience. And of course, you've got to figure out where it's going to live. This is a huge deciding factor. A compact indoor model can slot pretty easily into a spare room or a home gym for ultimate convenience. But if you have the outdoor space, you can create a dedicated backyard retreat, a true escape that's just a few steps from your back door. So here it is, your final checklist. Just run through these 6 points. What's your goal? What's your heat preference? Where's it going to go? How many people will be using it? What are the logistics for power and the site itself? And of course, what's your all-in budget? If you answer these questions honestly, you'll be pointed directly to the sauna that's perfect for your life. And that brings us right back to where we started. We began by asking if a sauna was just a luxury or if it was a key to a longer life. The evidence is pretty clear that it's a seriously powerful tool. So the real question to leave you with is this: what daily ritual could you bring into your life that would truly transform your health and well-being? A sauna might just be one of the best answers out there.